What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video we have our Reforge guide. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up this video is greatly appreciated. Let's jump into this. Once you upgrade one of your pieces of gear to level 6, you will get one of these little bonuses right here. Bonuses are completely random and there are different families. We're going to go over all of that in this video. Let's say I don't like this buff that I got. You can go ahead and you can use a Reforge stone to re-roll this. So the best way to show this is to go to the shop, unfortunately. If we go to materials right here, this is your Reforge stones. These are your paid currency ones. These ones cost orbs. You have the wildfire family. You have the barrier stone family, jolt stone family. If we go ahead and click on the magnifying lens, you'll see that we get a breakdown. So the family set bonus for having all 6 pieces of gear to have this vengeance, we're going to get primary attacks have a 2% chance to increase all damage you deal by 100% for 1 second. Now, if we take it a step further, out of this family, there are specific substats that you can get, those bonuses that I showed you. So if we click this, you'll see that these are the attribute lists. These are the ones that we have a possible chance to get once we do reforging. We have stuff like attack speed, damage to players, damage to demons, so on and so forth. Now the problem with this is it is very, very hard to do this, unfortunately, as a free to play, if you're not spending orbs to buy one of these. So what happens is, let's go to the blacksmith. And one other thing that I also have to mention is where do you get the Reforge stones? So you can go ahead and get them from the Hilts trader right here. You just go to this guy and you can buy them up. They'll go ahead and they'll look like this. You'll see Reforge stone. Unfortunately, like I said, this is completely random to any family. So attributes from any family, whereas the paid ones will give you a specific attribute for that specific family. So we're going to go ahead in here and we're going to do one of these reforges. So I need to reforge this. What I'm going for is the barrier stone one. So you'll see I already got 2 of them on here. I got block chance. I just upgraded this piece and unfortunately I got something that's pretty decent. Damage taken from players reduced, but it's not the family bonus that I want. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to reforge. Now if you had one of the specific ones, this is where you would click on it, but we're just going to try and re-roll, try and save ourselves some money. I went ahead and I bought the 8 Reforge stones from the Hilts trader with my Hilts, so hopefully I don't have to spend any of my orbs. So we're going to use one of these, we're going to click this, and we're just going to hit Reforge, see what we get. We got cheat death chance increased by 4.5%. Again, that's a pretty decent one, but unfortunately it's not what I want. So we can just go ahead and, you know, accept it if we want, but we're going to go ahead, we're going to re-roll again. Okay, we literally got the same one. That's pretty crappy. All right, let's go. Come on. Oh, there we go. Block chance increased by 1.5%. Amazing. Just saved myself 100 orbs. You'll see now we have 3 of these bad boys. We got block chance 1.5, 2, and 1.5 again. So we're doing pretty good. We are rolling along. But yeah, that is the way to do it if you are free to play. It is going to take you some chances if you're trying to get a specific family. I honestly wouldn't get too picky if you're looking for one of the very specific attributes. Like I know some people are going to be crazy and they're going to like specifically look to just get one of these attributes. I mean, you're going to be re-rolling for, you know, God knows how long. This game has a ridiculous amount of RNG. It's aside from being pay to win, it's pay to win and can you get lucky. The barrier stone family is really good for barbarians or crusaders. I mean, any class can really benefit from it. Classes that are going to be out on the front line, melee attackers. So once we complete the bonus, we have a 2% chance when attacked to gain an absorption shield for 6 seconds. Now, what I don't understand is if this shield is unlimited, which I think that's what it means. So basically for 6 seconds, we're pretty much immune to damage. If I'm taking that right, which I think that's what it means. And if we go ahead and we take a look at these, like damage to undead, I think this is probably the worst one out of all of these. Maximum life increase is really good. Damage taken from nearby enemies is really, really strong. Block chance is also a really good one. And fear resistance, very, very strong as well. I really like this one just because this is good for PvP and PvE content. So that's why I specifically went for the barrier family one, just because I said it's good for all around content. Let's take a look at the wildfire one. This is the one where you have a chance when you defeat an enemy to summon a fireball spitting hydra. This is really good if you're like a necromancer, because again, you're all about summoning. So more importantly, you're probably going to have legendary effects on your gear that's going to buff your summons. So this is really good for something like that. Then you also have like increase your primary attack damage, skill damage, damage done to enemies below. I mean, overall, this is just all really, really good stats right here. Heal party members for an amount on death. That one's kind of crappy, I think. The next family stone we have, your primary attacks have a chance to inflict a ridiculous amount of damage and stun nearby enemies. Again, this is one that's honestly good for anything. It's good for PvP, really good for PvP. Also pretty good for PvE as well. And then we take a look at our substats. Primary attacks reduce enemy healing. I mean, this is really like, this is probably and arguably the best family stone right here for PvP combat. We take a look at the Jolt one. You have a chance to immobilize an attacker. This is another really strong one for PvP. So basically, if someone attacks you, they have a 2% chance to get immobilized. They can't run away. And let me tell you, like I've been saying and preaching, speed and mobility in this game is ridiculously important, especially when it comes to PvP. So just being able to lock down your opponent so that they cannot run away, that's really, really another strong stone. Damage taken from players, damage taken, you know, as always, this again is just all a lot of PvP stuff. We have vengeance stones. Your primary attacks have a chance to increase your damage. This one is okay. I don't really like this one that much because you only deal 100% more damage for 1 second. So it basically lets you have a ridiculous amount of damage for 1 second. So you could do like a kill shot, or like, you know, you could one tap somebody. Pretty much that's what it means. A little bit better for PvP, but again, I would still stick with one of these other two for PvP. This is, you know, it's okay. The barrier stone we went over, that's good for all content. And then we have the Ravager stone. 2% chance when you defeat an enemy to cause the corpse to explode, damaging all nearby enemies. This is strictly good for PvE content. Again, really not good for PvP content. It could be, but you're going to be destroying monsters a lot more than people in PvP. So that 2% chance is going to be a bit better when you have like mobs of enemies and you're destroying them. So this just makes farming ridiculously easy. You have heal potion cooldowns, life regens, damage to elites. I mean, you can take a look and tell that by looking at the attribute list, this is strictly all good for PvE content. But that is pretty much it. I hope you guys and girls are having a fun time with this game. I'm enjoying it despite the pay stuff. But I will see you guys and girls later with another video. Stay happy, stay safe, my friends. Peace.